Hey, leader. Welcome back to the 12 Days of Christmas Leadership Series, focusing on breaking up with self sabotage. I'm going to apologize in advance if I happen to cough. I have a little bit of something settling in, and I apologize in advance if that happens. Now, the fourth day of Christmas is traditionally associated with the four calling birds. And today we're calling out the tendency many leaders have to be hypervigilant. Hypervigilance, or the state of being overly alert and watchful, skeptical, or cynical, can be a common trait among leaders. And while vigilance is crucial for success, too much of it can lead to stress, burnout, and strained relationships. So, why is it important to break up with hypervigilance anyway? Well, constantly being on high alert can hinder your ability to trust your team, delegate effectively, and foster a positive work environment. It's like carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. And we all know that that's not sustainable in the long run. So let's unwrap some strategies to break up with hypervigilance. The very first one is to really reflect on your triggers. Start by identifying the situations or triggers that make you feel the need to be hypervigilant. Is it a fear of failure? Is it a lack of trust in your team? Or perhaps it's a need for control that you have. Understanding your triggers is the first step toward overcoming hypervigilance. You might be picking up a theme here. Just understanding, being aware of what is happening within you is the first step. The second strategy is practicing mindfulness. Now, incorporating mindfulness techniques into your daily routine. This could be as simple as taking a few minutes each day to focus on your breath or practice meditation. Mindfulness can help you stay present in the moment and reduce the anxiety associated with hypervigilance. But the key here is that it's a practice. It's not a one and done, or when you notice that you are being in the that you're in the grips of this hypervigilance saboteur, that you say, okay, well, let me take a few breaths. That can work, absolutely, but not as effective as a practice over time. So if you can create space in your calendar for 3 or 4 times a day, just 2 minutes where you can take a mindful moment, that is a practice, and that will be incredibly helpful for you. Now, the third strategy is to delegate and trust. Trust is the foundation of effective leadership. You know this because this is what you want from your leader. So, delegate tasks to your team members and trust them to get the job done. This not only empowers your team, but also frees you from the constant need to be in control and having to do everything. Now, breaking up with hypervigilance requires self awareness, as I mentioned. It requires practice and a commitment to change. As leaders, we must strive to create environments where trust and collaboration thrive rather than succumbing to the exhausting cycle of hypervigilance. I always refer to it as having like your antenna as up, you're always looking for something to go wrong. Now, in my work, I've come to understand the lie of the hypervigilance, which is that safety and security can be found by trying to control all of the external circumstances that could go wrong. And in fact, when we take our brains their being to all of the things that could go wrong and list them out and really get curious without judgment, without blame, not everything is worth the energy or the time of this vigilance. And discerning for yourself which things to be vigilant about can be a game changer. There is so much power in deciding ahead of time what those things are that you want to be vigilant about. So that's all for today's special 12 Days of Christmas challenge on the Who Are You to Lead Anyway podcast. Remember, leadership is about inspiring and guiding others, not carrying the weight of the world on your own shoulders. That doesn't sound or feel good. So be sure to join me tomorrow for the fifth day of Christmas as we unwrap hyper achievement. Thank you so much. I'll see you then.